Hello, my beautiful people. This is Girl Destiny, and I am back because I am working on this series of videos, which will be four, I think, four. And this is the video I was talking about utilization. So this is part 3. So let me again define the term utilization. Utilization is the act of making practical and effective use of something. My people, I have already did part 1 and part 2. So you need to go back first and watch part 1 to its entirety, then watch part 2 to its entirety, and that will bring you up to where we are right now, beginning in part 3. Too much information, people, to go back on and summarize all of this because I don't want to make these videos any longer than they need to be made. So we're going straight right into this message. Part 1, I think I did I have 101 tips to how to become how to utilize your life for a more conscious you or more consciousness self. So I'm giving you some very powerful tips that will help you. These are the things that I use. These are some of the tips and things that I took the application and I applied it to my life to become my better and greater self. So I'm just trying to be able to share what I know has helped me. It may help you if you're willing to open yourself up to this, to receive it, to practice this. I'm sure you will get a lot of knowledge and a whole lot of information that will help you to become stronger, better, and more consciousness of your being. Now in video 1, I think I gave you 20 tips. And then in video 2, I went from 21 all the way to 47 tips. So, and then now we're going to go on into video, I think it's video 4, or we're going to go into video 3. I'm trying to make sure I'm at the right place, but we're going to start at part 3. Now, let me repeat again. I gave you 20 tips in part 1 through 20, and then I gave you in part 2 tips from 21 to 46, and now part 3 of this video begins. I'm starting with the 47th tip. So welcome again. This is your girl Destiny, and I am back with this powerful message, my people, because we are trying to get to the greatest, highest self of whom the Creator created us to be. So let's dive deep into it. The topic is how to utilize your life for a more consciousness you or a more consciousness self. Let's start with tip 47. 47. Give self, talking about you, your be me self, a 30-minute a day. Just being you, doing you, just focusing totally, absolutely on you. Set aside at least 30 minutes every day to work on some type of mantra or some type of quadrant or whatever that is. So when you achieve it, my people, that it will bring about the greatest, the biggest fulfillment and happiness in your life. 48. Get out there, my people, and make new friends. And I'm saying that again because I said that in part 2 video as well. But you got to get out beyond your territory sometimes. You got to take yourself out into other areas of meeting new friends. Whether you meet these new friends at your workplace, online with your social media websites, or you online with your social media friends and with their friends, or in special groups. Just get out there and make new friends. 49. Make deeper connections. My people, just allow yourself to go all the way in. Just go all the way in. So make deeper connections beyond making new friends. And then you aim to make deeper connections. You got to start building relationships. You got to start finding things that you both are or have in common or same like interests. Just take yourself all the way in. You always gotta have on your discernment light, because you know the creator. If you just follow the divine creators with the way and direction that he's pulling you, he will show you red flags and things that you need not to cross those boundaries. But my people, make deeper connections. Beyond making new friends, you gotta aim to make deeper connections, especially to those people that's like your soul tied, your twin flames, those people that you have that true connection, that spirituality connection with. Number 50, be your advisor for the future. Don't let nobody out there try to plan your future. They ain't got nothing to do with your life. Your life is in the hand of the plan of the divine creator. So you be your advisor for the future. Now imagine you're the future that you are. And you imagine that future for 5 years later. You're in that future. So just look now. 5 years down the road, you look at your future. So how will you advise yourself 5 years from where you are now? And what you need to do, you need to write this advice down. Any advice that you're going to give yourself, write it down. It's still part of your journey. And it's a part of self-evaluation and personal development. So you take that information that you have written down, that advice that you've given yourself 5 years from now, later on down the road, take that advice, then you're going to apply that advice. You're going to apply those things that you have spoken to yourself 5 years before this, okay? And then, 51, you write a letter to your future self. And I think that is so significant, important. Sit down sometimes, just write a letter to yourself. It helps you to see yourself in a different light. So write a letter to your future self. Envision how you would like to be in the future 1 year from now. Then write a letter as long as you like. You just write a letter, let yourself just flow from the outside, from the inside to the outside. Just let the creator bring up all those things inside of you that you want to put out there to be addressed, to be acknowledged, to be recognized. That a lot of times you don't recognize yourself. Other people never see those good things and those situations, things that you may be toiling with in your life. But just write the letter, let it all out, so it can pull out all the old negative energy, so you can start allowing the creator pour in his new energy. So my people, write this letter as long as you like. Now I want you to take that letter, I want you to seal it, and I want you to put it in a very safe place. Then you're going to set a calendar appointment 1 year from the day of writing that letter. And then when that year is up, then you go and you open that letter. And you'll know when to open it, because the creator will let you know. And you're going to open that letter at this divine timing, and what time that is most sufficient for you now to take that letter and learn, hey, this has happened a year ago, and here I am today. And you're going to see yourself a whole lot better. You're going to be able to assess the things that was really kind of maybe stagnant, holding you back in places where you could not move in the direction that the creator was pulling you. 52, declutter, clear it out, my people. Start with that mind. Get all those negative thoughts out of your mind, all those negative emotions, all that negative energy. Declutter. And then after you start decluttering that mind, decluttering all those negative thoughts in your head, then you can start with that computer. Even bring the cell phones in. Yes. Start with your computer and your cell phones. And then you proceed to your work desk. You clean everything off that's cluttering your space, that's taking up your attention, that's distracting you from being focused on your now moments. Then you go into your bedroom. You start clearing out everything. Pull all the junk that you've been holding on to and hanging on to in your closets forever, my people. Declutter. Go through your whole house and take stuff that you ain't even looked at in 2-3 years. Throw that stuff out. Declutter your home. So when you throw unwanted stuff away and get rid of all that junk, that's bearing your vision from seeing clearly, my people, guess what's going to happen? It's going to make room for new things and make room for new energy to enter into your life. Try that works good. 53. Keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. I just can't say that enough. Keep learning. There is something to learn from everything that you see, from everything that you hear, my people, and definitely from everything that you experience. Every experience, my people, you'll learn lessons from every experience that you encounter upon. So keep learning, my people. This includes your mistakes that you make, your past mishaps, and anything that you may have, have encountered upon in your life that may have been a roadblock or a distraction or something, things that has enabled you from progressing to be all that you can be. So you gotta just keep learning. Every time a mistake pop up, don't stop, don't quit. Just go and find the solution to move on beyond it. Just go out and pull you some books out. Get up under a tree, talk to the tree, talk to the universe, the divine creator. Keep learning and keep growing. Learn to interpret each event objectively. Everything that happened in your life, it happens for a reason. There is no coincidences, my people. There is no accidents. Everything that happens has a daggone purpose for it. And it happens in the divine timing and the divine plans of the creator of this universe. So keep learning, my people. Focus on what you can learn from the things that you are facing at that moment that keeps coming back to you. You focus on what you can learn from it so that you can apply all these lessons into your now moment life so you can start moving and forward or keep progressing forward into your transformation mode. 54. Keep developing self. How? We always got to be working on ourselves, my people. Equip yourself with a huge breadth of knowledge. The Bible says, get wisdom, get knowledge, and with all that getting, get understanding, people. You get some knowledge up under your belt, my people. You're not a rookie. You don't want people going around saying, oh, they don't know anything. You want to be wise and with wisdom. My people, learn different skills. Try everything. Just go out there. I just take courses right now in my life. I'm still in school. I have been in school all of my life. I have 3 bachelor's degrees. I have 2 master's degrees. I'm working on my doctorate degree. And I'm constantly working. I have all kinds of certifications, things that I've done in my past. And because I like new information. I like new knowledge. So my people, keep developing yourself by equipping yourself with new things, with breadth of knowledge. And you learn different skills. Test out everything. I've done it all practically. I've tried out doing auto mechanic. I tried to learn how to do gardening, beading with jewelries. I've done so many different things because I'm always testing for new skills. So that's a good thing because each time you're doing that, you're learning new knowledge and information, and you're building yourself up to be more wiser, more strength, and you can be a greater advisor to others as well as to yourself. So you pick up some new hobbies, some different hobbies along the way. Do those things. Then you study different fields of different knowledge and lifestyles and cultures of other people and backgrounds that you have never yet experienced. Keep developing yourself. Then keep upgrading yourself. And that's number 55. Keep upgrading yourself. Now you also equip yourself with a huge depth of knowledge because this is going to help you to transcend. This is going to propel you forward. All this knowledge and wisdom is going to bring you to the greater, higher conscious state of being, my people. So you got to learn how to go in deep. And the Bible also says if any man or woman lacks wisdom, he said, let him ask of the divine creator because he will give it to them because he will not hold it from them. He said, if you hunger and thirst after righteousness, after that knowledge, after that wisdom, he said, I will not hold that from you. I will not withhold it. So go out there and people get all that you can get, the knowledge. And while you can usually only reach level 99 in video games, my people, guess what? In real life, you can level up to infinity. So go for further studies if need to be. I don't care. Just keep learning. Just keep learning. You got one bachelor's, go back and get another. Go back and get another. Go back and get another master's. Go work on another doctor's. Just keep learning some certification program. Just keep learning. Keep upgrading, my people. Go for further studies. Develop your skills, my people, because that helps you to level up. And that's where we gotta be doing, leveling up. Invest in yourself, my people, and definitely invest in your skills. Become the best that you could ever be, and you become knowledgeable and powerful. Number 56, try new things, people. What is something you would normally not do? Those things you need to try, those things you need to tackle. Those things that you always thought that I could never do this, I can never accomplish this, those things that you thought that you could never do, those are things you go after very hard. You do those things. Get out of your comfort zone, people. Get out of your comfort zone to try something different, to try something new. It can be something simple like taking a bus route, or trying a new food item that you never tried, or even picking up a new hobby, or something bigger like studying a different field of art or language or whatever that field may be, science or whatever. Just study, my people. Or it could be learning a new skill and traveling to a different country around the world that you have never visited. People, there are no limits except wherever or whatever is illegal and morally wrong, of course. But there's no limit. As long as it's in the confines of the divine creator, go for it. Go for it. Keep growing, my people. Try new things. 57. Get yourself out there. I mean, get out there geographically. You go out there, my people. Just explore the world. Just travel. Just go out there and live a life. Live your best self. Have fun. Laugh at everything that you can possibly laugh at. And my people, you set your sail into the sea and you go backpacking by yourself. You need to. And you visit as many countries as you possibly can. Just go, my people. Get yourself out there. That's the only way you can get discovered. Get out there in life, people, and you stop watching all this stuff on TV. Stop watching all these telelies. Living by people is something that we got to experience. Stop spending all your time on social media, always on your phone, out there with all these games and all these different things that's distracting you. Get off the cell phones, get off the computers, get out of the internet, just get away, my people. Get out there and live vicariously. Live life to the fullness. Live through the TV characters. You don't want to do that. Go out there and make your own life. Go out and make your own dreams. Go and live the life of your dreams. You don't have to live no one else's life. And then number 58, be the absolute best in what you do. Go for the number one position in what you want to do. You go for that number one position. You audition yourself for the best position possible. And if you want to spend your time doing something, you might as well be the best in it and be the number one at it, okay? 59, people, don't settle. In the same vein, and I'll keep speaking this over and over again, my people, don't settle. Don't settle, my people. Your life is limitless. Don't settle for a job that you don't like. Don't settle for anything less. Don't settle to be somebody else's second hand, whatever they want to call you. Don't let people put you on a string. Don't settle for someone that you don't like as your partner. Don't settle for a job that just don't bring you no joy, no excitement. Don't settle, my people, for friends who make you feel a whole lot less a person than who you are. Don't settle for a weight that you're unhappy with. If you don't like it, change it. Do something to change it. Go for what you really like and what your heart desire. Go for those things that bring the life in you, the energy that brings out the inner child, the joy and peace. That's the things you need to be going for that makes you happy. Don't settle, my people. Number 60. 60 is stretch yourself. Stretch yourself. What are you doing now? Stop limiting yourself. My people, get beyond what you can see in front of you. How can you achieve more? Those are things you want to be always thinking about. Hey, I achieved that, but I know there's more beyond this. And you're always out there striving to move farther ahead of where you have stopped. Set bigger goals, my people. Set them so big. And I'm telling you, not set them where they are not attainable, but set those goals with the mindset that you will accomplish those. Explore your limits, my people, and then you break them. Explore your limits and then you break them, because hey, you're not going to stop there. Once you accomplish that, there's always something greater and much higher and much better for you beyond that which you have already accomplished. 61. Embrace your new ideals. Embrace new ideals. So don't mentally limit yourself. Let your mind be a breathing ground for new ideals. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, either has to enter the heart of man or woman, the things that the Creator has for you. Embrace your new ideals. 62. Create your inspirational haven. You turn your room into a place you love. And you do the same for your work desk, and you get rid of all the things that make you so unproductive. Those things that reduce you to a lower state of being. Surround yourself in your room and the atmosphere that you're in with things that inspire you, things that motivate you, that excite you, and things that trigger you into action to be doing everything that the Creator has called you to do. 63, my people. Behave as your ideal self-will. Behave as your ideal self-will. All of us have an ideal vision of who we want to be. Who do you want to be? To ask yourself that. Who am I and what do I want to be? My people, you can be anything that you set your mind to be. What is your ideal self like? What is it? Just ask yourself, what is my ideal self like? And how can you start to be your ideal self now? Work at it, my people. 64. Set your model or your role models in life. Set your role models in life. With role models, you can become much better than you can be by yourself. And I am personally inspired by, there's a lot of people that inspire me. I mean, like Oprah Winfrey, or there's just a whole lot of people that, hey, I listen to their message, I can connect with them. And I like them because they have impacted my life in so many different ways, and they helped me to see the greatness in me. So those are things that I know if they can do it, hey, I can do it too. So I go after those things. I set myself to the place where I can see people that influence me, motivate me, inspire me. So my people, seeing all these things, these people with those high gear motivations, and it helps you remind you of what you can be and what you can do. So all of their energy, like their positive energy about themselves, it will drive you to greater heights. Number 65, my people, get mentors and get coaches. You guys do that. Get someone to motivate you. There's no faster way to improve than to have someone work with you on your goals. Not only will they drive you to achieve more, but they also share important advice which can help you to use all of that knowledge, information they're pouring into you to attain more of success for yourself. So, my people, just go out there and get some mentors. Go out there, my people, and live a life to the fullest, because these people, these mentors, they have achieved significant more progress and results than if they had worked alone, because they say, hey, we build a team. When two works together, we work in agreement, we're stronger than one. 66, my people. Uncover your blind spots. And I talked about that earlier. I think it was in the first video. Those blind spots, those things that's hiding vision, from seeing your biggest picture in life. The more you uncover those blind spots, the more you grow and the better that you become. 67, my people, increase your consciousness. That's something we always got to be increasing our higher consciousness state of being. Having a high conscious level means being able to transcend beyond fear-based reactions and to make wise choices that create the most positive impacts on both you and others. Transcend, increase your consciousness, your higher state of consciousness. Number 6, ask for feedback. Ask for feedback. As much as you can try to uncover all your blind spots, there will be blind spots that we cannot identify, but having other people around sometimes and getting their feedback, they may even point out things that you're missing about yourself that is negative, that is holding you back or hindering you, that is causing you to keep gripping on to fear. So you people, increase, my people, I'm telling you, just get that feedback. We can ask for feedback, and then we can use those perspectives to help ourselves. So we can go to people to approach, like our families and our friends, our colleagues, or maybe if you got a good boss that you can trust and depend on, or even acquaintances. And since they have no preset bias, they can give you some daggone pretty good feedback objectively that you can use to help to make sure that your life is in the direction that it needs to be going. 69, generate passive income. Create passive income streams so that your income is not tied to the time you spend on work. I'm sorry. And of course, you still continue to work, but only because you want to work and not because you have to work. So, generate some passive income. Go out and create some new jobs for yourself. 70, my people, help others live their best lives. There is no better way to grow than to help others grow. Ultimately, the world is one. When we are all one with each other, my people. So we're supposed to be out there helping each other, because when I'm helping you, I'm helping myself. We are all on this journey of life together, my people. So let's enjoy it by reaching out and helping a brother or sister up. Help others become their best, the best and better version of who they create to be. 71, get married or stay single, start a family, or just live your best self, just being you. Have kids, or you just be that kid. Just allow your inner child to just live. Just live, my people. Just live life to the fullest. 72, improve the world. There are many things in the world that need your help and your attention. We can go out there and we can get involved in all kinds of projects to help break down this crazy poverty situations, disasters we cover, children and special needs that need to be taught. I mean, there's so much we can find to do. So we get out there and we do it, my people. And just find out, how can you be a part of changing this world for a better place? 73, spearhead a humanitarian cause or an organization. And this will help you're passionate. And this will help you to spark something within your passion about yourself. So spearhead some kind of humanitarian cause or organization that you can feel or be passionate about. 74, give more value than you receive. There is so much unspeakable joy that comes from giving. My people, there is a miracle when giving without conditions, without the attachments. And when you give, you find that you actually receive a whole lot of returns in spades. I'm telling you, I have lived on that principle. I can't remember how long, but it does work. You give without expecting anything, and you just give out of your heart, because the Creator always gonna let you know who to give to. You will feel, just gotta stop feeling like, oh, there's a bum, they're gonna take my money. Just go and allow this Creator to direct whatever you're giving it, so it can come back to you in abundance. 75, be big picture focused. You can either set your eyes on the big things or get hung up by the little nitty-gritty details, and you'll never go no further than what your mind can lift you up at. If you're down on the ground, you're pecking around for the little grains like the chickens, you never learn how to fly like the eagles. So my people, you got to see the big picture. You cannot continue being the little caterpillar either on the ground. You got to know this. I can make my way to the tree. I got to go into that cocoon. I had to, yes, crystallize myself. And I'm gonna have to change what I used to be that was so meaningless. I'm gonna have to grow wings, I'm gonna spread. And when I crystallize myself, I'm coming out not as the little old caterpillar on the ground, but I'm flying and transcending to my greater and higher self. I see the big picture and I am focused. So you can either set your eyes on the big things or you get hung up with the little nitty-gritty details. The formal things will help you get a lot more out of life than the latter, my people. So focus on your big rocks and you put those first things first. That is it. I'm out of here. I did up to 75. When I come back, I will start at 76. And I think that will be the conclusion of that video. How to utilize your life for more consciousness you or for more consciousness self. Utilization. That is the word. That may be for some of you out there this year. But we got to learn how to start utilizing our time, our projects, and things of that nature. Namaste, my people. I'll see you guys at the next video. Blessings to you all. Thank you. I will see you next video. Oh my